still there.
Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.
And here's Albuquerque now. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Suggs. Misses off the right iron. On offense, here's Albuquerque. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. He showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
Tatum from long range.
Jason Tatum
Sinks the tray.
3 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Bogut. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Inside. McGee with a steal. Tatum pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Pass to Kersey. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Here's Spates. And a missed layup. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Walton gets it to go.
Love Walton's versatility. You know, he can really shoot it from outside, but he also can get it done inside.
Offensive rebound. That one no good. To the left side wing. Kersey.
Jerome Kersey.
And he hits it to tie the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Tatum. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's Yao. Yao with a rebound. To the paint. Pass to Kersey. One minute left in the first quarter of the game. And Walton gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's his first.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Now here's Tatum. There's the block. They recover it. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walton. And it's Miles Turner with the foul.
That's his first
foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Tries yet again.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooting.
Up again. Yao with a rebound. Now Tatum. The baseline J. That shot, no good. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game.
Your home
And the
team, 12. The away team, 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's Poole. Wow, so hard to stop Poole on the break. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here's Kersey. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Poole outside. And he hits the jumper. Poole's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Down low.
Luke Walton.
Here's Walton. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass. Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Suggs. Still no points. Now here's Tatum. Over Middleton. That one off the back iron and out. Poole with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And that one's good. Poole. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Yao Ming.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Suggs outside. Pass to Kersey. Here's Walton. Turner covers. The fadeaway. Walton's shot is off. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Albuquerque. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Albuquerque shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Anderson.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Anderson. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. Pass to Walton. Now here's Tatum. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, part of what endears Middleton to his teammates, he gets it done at both ends. And this guy shows you active hands on the defensive end, and he can do a lot of good stuff.
Can they get it? Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Back to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Albuquerque lead.
And Middleton is just the total package. Not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Team foul.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Poole. And we've reached halftime in this.
Your home team, 27. The visiting team, 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, PA. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks. Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Irving. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Anderson. No points yet. Here's James on the wing. Nice work inside from James.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And here comes the break from deep three-point land. Tipped away. Right side, Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Fates.
Away team.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
Man,
foul.
he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full
2
display.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Carrington. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A quick shot there. It's off target. James deciding where to go with it. Knocked away. Here's Bird. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, once Bird has a step on the defense, most of the time you got to foul him. He's fearless in getting to the basket.
So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
.114 left in the third. Pass to James. Inside. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Irving, that's good.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie so good and crafty in tight.
Carrington, no good.
all alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
All alone. Kersey, no good. Albuquerque leading by 14. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter here. Irving for 3. And Spates pulls it down.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down.
Home team, 45. The away team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Albuquerque leading by 18. Pass to McGee. Now with a rebound. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Here's Yao. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Suggs outside. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Yao shot is off. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
To the middle. Here's Walton. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. The shot off that time. Here's Bird. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Yao. Tipped. In transition, here they come. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
The kick to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of position. Easier said than done, though.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Down low. Here's Yao. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
A nice shot by McGee.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Suggs.
Out of bounds.
It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. Possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Yao shot is off. Albuquerque leading by 20. Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
There's 1:12 left to play in the fourth. Here's Robertson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Bogut gets a bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here he goes.
Jerome Kersey.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong drive that time by Kersey, coming in with real force and intensity, and the defense was not ready for that.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Suggs outside. From downtown, drains the triple.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Bogut. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Over Suggs. Bogut gets the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Walton. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. So Albuquerque wins it.